Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty McKean from Naio Nails. In this video, I'm going to create a precious stone kind of look. And we're going to use gel polish and a bit of Acrygel.
If you can create precious stones, why aren't we just rich?
I know, I did think that. Or healing stones.
Oh, right, okay.
Made so we could be really healed.
Yeah,
something like that. Keep watching. So I'm going to be working on a tip today, and the colour I'm going to use is called bottle green, so it's really dark. I hope this doesn't look black to you on camera. Maybe. Oh no, look at that, it's gorgeous. I suppose it is bottle green, not turquoise. I was having a little discussion with Adam saying that this isn't bottle green, it's turquoise.
Was that a discussion or was that you just telling me?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I do think it is bottle green now. I'll take it all back. I'm going to do 2 coats of that.
I've drank a lot of bottles that are green. Spotting a mile away.
Containing red stuff.
Red?
Red wine?
Oh, well, yeah, there is that as well.
Oh, beer,
I was
you were about beer.
but yeah.
I'm going to top coat this now. So this is the base colour. You could do this in any colour. I just chose this one because it'd be really difficult for Adam to film.
It's not that bad, actually.
So while that's curing, what we're going to do now is I'm going to use Acrygel. I'm going to put it onto a backing paper. So this is just backing paper from a sculpting form. And then we're going to use this colour that we used for the background. And we're going to take a spatula. And we're going to do a little experimental. And we're going to mix the Acrygel. Look who's calling.
Who is it? I can't see.
They.
Oh.
Shall we not answer? She'll be having a nail drama, I'm sure. So we've now coloured the Acrygel. How cool is that? I think we should do many videos on colouring your Acrygel. Do some designs, so you have to look out for those. So look at that, it's taking on that colour really well. And this works so well because the pigments of the Urban Graffiti range are really strong. Right, so now we're going to scoop this up and we're going to place it on. So when you mix in colours into the Acrygel, it will make it a little bit softer. So it won't be as stiff. So I've got gel residue wipe-off solution on my gel brush. And what we're going to do is we're going to shape this so it looks like a stone. So like what we're calling them, healing stones. We want to sort of give it some soft facets, I suppose. That's how you'd probably describe it. So flat edges. So you want to create some smooth flat edges to your precious stone. Keep the edges nice and crisp. My friend Amy Ong, she gave me a healing stone. Well, I don't know if it was classed as a healing stone, but it was a stone that you energize. So you hold the stone in your hand and fill the stone with positive energy. and it's supposed to like help you be more positive and successful. And so you're just going to work that until you're happy with your shape. So can you see those little edges that I've given it? And there's no sort of rhyme or reason. There's just, as long as you've got flat edges, then you'll create that kind of shape of a precious stone. And once you're happy, you're going to pop that into the lamp and leave it for about 4 hours to set. Because it's a little bit thicker than we would normally do a nail, we are going to let it set just for a little bit longer. We're going to use the Urban Graffiti base coat, and we're going to base coat just the stone. You want it quite, a thin layer, you don't want it too heavy. Just nice and thin. You want to kind of let that self-level, just so it goes quite smooth. And then we can pop that in the lamp. And then what we're going to use is transfer foil. Now I love this foil, it's like a Petrol kind of pattern. Love it. So I'm going to snip a bit of that off. I'm going to clean the back of the foil with gel residue wipe off solution. That'll make everything stick a little bit better. Make sure that's completely dry, so you can see that evaporating, and ta-da! And we're going to press it down onto the stone. You want to get as much on as you can, really. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Any bits that are missing, I'm just going to go over with a fresh section of the foil. We're pressing on and pulling off quite quickly, just so you get a nice coverage. Make sure everything's sitting nice and flat. I'm just using my brush to get anything off the actual main part of the nail that I don't want on there. That looks pretty cool, if you ask me. So I'm going to top coat the stone, making sure I go all the way over all of that foil. Just let that settle a little bit so it's all definitely self-leveled. And then you can clean any bits up if you need to with your gel residue wipe off solution and your gel brush. And then we can pop that into the lamp. Once that's set, what we're going to do is we're going to give it a bit of a frame and a little bit more interest by adding some gold metal pieces. I'm going to do that using the top coat. Drizzle that around the edge. I'm just going to flash cure that so it doesn't move. And I'm going to do this all the way around the edge. Flash curing in between just so those little pieces of metal don't move too much.
"2,000 years later."
That is beautiful. I love it. Because it looks like you've bought it and put it on the nail. Do you know what I mean? It looks like an actual thing that you could buy and put on the nail, but we've made it.
What would it, like, because I know you coloured the Acrygel, but wouldn't it have just been that colour anyway if you put the transfer foil on it?
Well, my thinking was, what if the Acrygel showed through? What if the foil didn't stick on every tiny bit?
Yeah.
It'd still look really nice having that little bit of green showing through. So it was like kind of, it's my comfort blanket thing again. Oh, right. It's just in case. So we coloured the Acrygel just in case.
So like if you chipped it.
Yeah, it'll still, and like, cause some, transfer foil's very temperamental. It doesn't always go on so neatly. So even if you had a little bit of that green showing through it, it'd still look nice. And, so I think that's a pretty cool thing to do as well, colouring the Acrygel. So yeah, I love it. So yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. And what I need to do now is I need to do like Amy did and infuse the stone with positivity. So it becomes this healing, tranquil kind of stone that's going to fill my life with joy.
Haven't we just been negative all day?
Yeah, we have, yeah. We definitely need to fill the stone with positive thoughts. Hey guys, don't forget, everything I've used today will be listed below, and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You might have noticed when the video was going on, there might have been a little, what they call, little tag thing that you can press and you can subscribe and all that malarkey. Anyway, see you later. Bye bye. Did you hear that bottle have a bit of a fart then?
No,
some air come out and it went like that. It was like a proper woman's fart. Yeah.